Drizzt web. A couple of mistakes that was pointed out from last video. First off, when I used the core sphere, which allowed an ally at one time, up to one time away from me, to use an at-will attack with a +2 bonus. I used that, which was Quinn's, one of Quinn's daily power, to allow Drizzt to attack the Drow Wizard. First of all, I only did 1 damage. I didn't do both, and as such I should have moved the Drow Wizard. How many tiles was that? I should have moved the Drow Wizard 2 tiles away, or within 2 tiles. Next thing, what I should have done is the fortune card, which was follow through. I got that from Keyleth killing the spider swarm. That should not have been passed to Drizzt. That should have been kept by Keyleth and used straight away, but because there was only the because I forgot about it and drew it later on, I passed it on to Drizzt. I shouldn't have done that. As I said, that should have been played just as Keyleth's turn by Keyleth, but it's one of those things. I'm just going to chalk it down to whoops, my bad. So we're going to carry on now. It was just really those 2 things I thought I'd clear up. Fortune cards, which say play immediately, should only be used by the heroes that draw the cards, and just keep an eye on instructions that are actually on the cards as to how things react once you've hit them. Okay, so with that being said, we're just going to carry on. I've had no feedback as to what Keyleth should do today, so I'm just going to play this through in my own way. Okay, see you in a second. Okay, so it's Keyleth's turn, and I'm just going to move her 1, 2, 3, 4. And first of all, she's going to attack the spider swarm using Valiant Strike, which is attack 1 adjacent monster. When making this attack, you get a +1 bonus to attack for each monster adjacent to your hero, and it's a +8 attack and causes 1 damage. So we'll do that now. And just for a change, we're going to be using my dice tower, so we'll just drop the dice inside and see how we roll. So it's a +9 because she's got one monster adjacent, and it's got an armor class of 12, so we just want 3 or more, and we get 12. So that's the spider swarm gone. And there's another card we get in our experience pile. Okay, so let's get back to the board and see how we go. Right, now Keyleth is now next to an unexplored edge, so we draw a new tile, and this tile again is a white arrow. So we get another monster, which this time is the Drow Assassin, and this is one of the monsters from the Sting of Lolth set. So we'll put the Drow Assassin on there. And what does the card tell me to do? If the Drow Assassin is adjacent to a hero, it attacks the hero with a sword. It's not. If the Drow Assassin is within 2 tiles of a hero, it attacks the closest hero with a bolt. So it's a bolt attack. It causes 2 damage and it's a +6. So let's get back down to the dice tower. Okay, so it's a +6 and her armour class is 17, so we want less than 11. And we get 10, which is 16. Doesn't do anything, so the Drow Assassin fails in his attack. She gets a wound as well because she's poisoned. So let's roll for Keyleth. She's got 11, she's not poisoned anymore. Okay, so now it's Quinn's turn. And what is he going to do? Right, he's going to use Righteous Advance, which is a +6. Attack 1 adjacent monster, hit or miss, 1 hero on your tile moves 2 squares. Well, he's not going to be adjacent to any once he's moved to here, but well, he's not going to be on a tile with a hero, so that part of the action won't be used. So that's in, and we have a 16. That's definitely going to do the job. So that's the Drow Assassin taken care of. So we add his card to our experience pile, and we draw a treasure card, which is another play immediately. Choose 1 hero. That hero immediately uses an attack power. Now unfortunately there's nothing to attack because the assassin, the last monster, has been removed. So it's a discard, I'm afraid. Which is not good, but never mind. So we have Quinn, Heskin and Keyleth over there. So it's the end of the movements phase, so let's draw another card, and this time it is another Narrow Passage, and we all know what happens in those. We lose part of our armour class. So it's a white arrow, so we get a monster, and this monster is, oh dear god, it's another Drider. This time it's a female Drider. Yeah. If the Drider is within 2 tiles of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks that hero with a sword. After the attack, pass this card to the player on your right. Okay, so it's a +8 attack. After moving adjacent, it just says it moves adjacent to the closest hero, so I'm just going to move it there. It doesn't say it has to be on the same tile. Okay, so it's an attack of +8 against Quinn's armour class of 16, so we want less than 8, and we get 3. That's good. And now it gets passed down to Keyleth, because she's the next player on the right. Roll for poisoned. 12, so he's not poisoned anymore. Mind you, he does take a wound because I forgot to put that on him. So he gets a wound. Okay, so it's Keyleth. So it's Heskin's turn, and unfortunately, because he's poisoned, hit points. That takes his hit points up to 6. And unfortunately, his hit points are 6. So he's down again. So he's out of bounds at the moment, so he can't do anything. That's unfortunate. So play skips over to Vistra. So Vistra is over here with Drizzt. She's not poisoned. She has a speed of 5, so let's move her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she takes a new cavern tile, which is a black tile, a black arrow tile. Okay, so we've got a black arrow on the tile, so that's a monster and an encounter. So first of all, we play the monster card, which is a, if we can focus, a demon web spider. So that again is from the Sting of Lolth set, and that will go with Vistra. And the encounter deck is, oops, when it focuses, Pursuit. Place a new monster on the start tile. Ooh, just when we thought we was getting somewhere. Okay, so we need a new monster, and that monster is a giant spider. Lovely. It just says on the start tile, it doesn't say we're on the start tile. We have a spawning point here and one here, so I've placed it there to give our heroes somewhat of a chance. Okay, so first of all, the demon web spider takes its turn, and it says if the demon web spider is adjacent to a hero, not quite. So if the demon web spider is in one tile of a hero, it attacks the closest hero with an acidic web. So the web attack is 11 plus. It causes 1 damage and slowed. So it's 11 plus. Vistra has an armor class of 17. We want less than 6. We have 1, so that's okay. And next we have the giant spider, which is going to, let's look. The giant spider is within one tile of a hero. It moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks that hero with a bite, and it's plus 8 attack. So the closest hero is Keyleth. I'm going to attack her with a bite. So let's get down to the dice tower. And it's an attack of plus 8. Keyleth has 17 armor class, so we want 8 or less. We have 4, that's good. We're going to move Drizzt over here. We can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has a speed of 7. Oops, I forgot to mention as well, he's poisoned, so a hit point goes on to him. And we're going to attack with Icing Death, which, if you remember, is the one. It's a plus 6 damage if you're on 18, 19 or 20. It causes plus 1 damage, but that's not used for the demon web spider. And we got 13. That's going to do it. That's ended the run of the demon web spider. So the Demon Web Spider can go. And we have another encounter, and that encounter card is again Pursuit. It's a double up of one we've already had, as you can see. And the monster we're putting on here now is a Drow Duelist. So I'll pop him there. Okay. So that's that done. So the Drow Duelist has a go. And it says if the Drow Duelist is within, I'll pull it back up again so you can see. If the Drow Duelist is within 1 time of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks twice with a pair of slashing blades. Each attack can be against any hero adjacent to the Duelist. Okay, so he moves next to the closest hero, which unfortunately again is Keyleth. So she's coming in for it all. We've got a big battle going on up here, and Drizzt and Vistra are up at the top. Okay, so it's double attack, and it's a +9, and Keyleth's armour class is 17. Whew. So we want the very most 6. In fact, we don't want 6, and well, we got 6. So that's 1. No, it's not. We want the most 6. Sorry, it's 17. Not. It's a +9 attack, isn't it? So yeah, it's a +9 attack. So we want. I wanted the very most 7. So he's failed miserably with both attacks. Now, what do we do? As you can see, it's all going on over here. The Heskin once again has been flattened. Oops, I knew there was something I'd forgotten to do. Again, I've forgotten to roll for Drizzt's poisoned effect, so I'm going to do that now before it goes any further. And he scored 11, so he's not poisoned either. So nobody's poisoned at this precise moment in time now. Okay, so as you can see, we have everybody. We've got Quinn facing the Drider. We have Heskin, who once again has been knocked off on his back. We've got Keyleth, who's facing the Giant Spider and the Drow Duelist, and Vistra and Drizzt over there, up here. There you are. See, Vistra and Drizzt out of the way, having a little chat with each other. You know, it's not good leaving these three down here on their own. No, we really need to get them working together now. So what do we do next? It's Keyleth's turn again. So she has Divine Challenge. Choose one monster within 1 time of you. Place that monster adjacent to your hero. Attack one adjacent monster. +8 attack, causes 1 damage. You have Valiant Strike. Attack one adjacent monster. When making this attack, you get a +1 bonus to attack for each monster adjacent to your hero. So that's a +8 attack, causes 1 damage. We have Virtue's Touch. Choose one adjacent hero, end 1 condition on that hero. We have Irking Smite. Attack 1 or 2 adjacent monsters. It's a +9 attack, causes 3 damage or 1 damage on a miss. And she still has the Brooch of Shielding to reduce her damage by 1. Okay, so what does she do? The choice, once again, is yours. So until next time, take care, God bless, and bye for now.